Millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him.
I put on this, yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.
Separate yourself.
Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace.
I'm down.
Yo, what's going on out there? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy, Coach Squeeze, a.k.a. the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. How y'all doing today, man? Hope y'all had a blessed day. And hope y'all being safe out there in y'all travels. People acting crazy in this world, man. You just gotta stay true, man, to yourself. Put God first, man. Keep praying. That's all you can do, man. Just try to surround yourself with positivity because the devil's so busy, man. Evil lurking around every corner. But just gotta stay prayed up, man. Keep doing the right thing, you know? It's the only advice I can give you. But thanks for everybody that kept me in their prayers, you know, while I was sick. And, you know, it ain't take me long to bounce back, a couple of days and stuff. So, you know, I took cayenne pepper, hot tea, but I had the hot tea, honey, cayenne pepper, turmeric. What else I did? Oh, I did fresh garlic, onion. Man, I boiled all of that, drank that, ate that, man. That, and really, I ain't had no mucus in my chest neither. That's the crazy part. It was just the aches. And I had a little fever, nothing real crazy, but I was a little weak, like Larry. But, man, I'm blessed, man. Yeah, I'm blessed. Yeah, I can't complain. And thanks, like I say once again, for all the love and support and prayers. All right, y'all, let's get this thing rocking. We going to talk some boxing tonight, man. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first bout. Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own GTD Promotions, redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out www.noslipgallery.org. Go over to the Damari page. Use the code RIZE10. You'll get 10% off. Also, go over to www.noslipgallery.org and go over to www.meandkillerb.com page. Support her in her boxing journey and merch, and keep her in y'all prayers and her healing process, man. Know this been tough for her, man, coming back from this injury. And we gonna keep her positive vibes and show her some love. Go over to her page. Also shout out to Richie Baby for the intros and edits. Shout out, rest in peace to John Boy and Miss Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. Shout out the Bad Girls Promotion featuring Miss Nikki, aka Miss Olivia Pope. Shout out the EOE Education Over Everything, My Brother Movement. Shout out the Miss Yaya, Miss Mona, Aunt McQueen, Stretched Out Boxing, Just Do Boxing, Hardcore Boxing News, Fanon, shout out to Fanon, the Boxing Source, man, shout out to Under Armour, thanks for all that you do, AO Clothing Line, Pro Soul Boxing Gear and Clothing Line, Richie Threads, The Wood for the Popcorn, Chicago in the building. Man, shout out, man, to so many people, man, that support us. Don't forget to go down to 1901 Pacific Avenue. Get your Sherry's Essentials, 12 rolls for $7. Shout out to Lil Krishan and his mom. Shout out to them. Man. And shout out to all you guys. Miss Melody Queen, all of y'all. Appreciate y'all unwavering support. Man, like I say, thanks for the prayers once again. Last but not least, the Official Gear Boxing. All the fighters wearing it. I'm in the building with it too. You know what I mean? I ain't wore it in a minute. That thing warm too, boy. Y'all can say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Box raw. I swore never to die alone, to live alone. The zone got your dirty chrome. I swore never leave them alone at home. Yeah, that's what I did, man. I pumped the tea. Hot tea, lemon, squares that fresh lemon in it, onion, garlic, hottest I could take it. I had soups and plenty of fluids and rest. And I took Tylenol, broke that fever, and I just did it God's way. And like I say, rest. Yeah. I stayed my butt still. Yeah. I'm just being thankful, moving at Coach Squeeze pace. Mike don't agree. Everybody got their own pace. You know? As long as you ain't out there harming nobody or doing the wrong thing. Who is Deebo, Devin Haney versus who Rolly or Ryan? Who is Deebo? Deebo off of Fridays? That's what you talking about? Only Deebo I know. Lewis P09ZW. Yeah, that's the only Deebo I know on Fridays. Yeah. Deebo was knocking people out, taking their strong arming them for stuff. That's only the Deebo. I don't know no other Deebo strong arming nobody with their hands. Y'all know, help me out. You know, I've been off a couple days. Melody Queen 27. Lewis PO9ZW. I'm going with Rolly. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in, please. And thank you. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Rize Podcast, Cash App, $ GEESSUS, and $ Loyalty Promotions. And when you do, memo code squeeze to support the channel. Get your merch on the risepodcast.com. And get your high performance Kenichi Bear headphones. Be sure to visit KenichiBear.com. Use the code TRP. You'll get 15% off. And look out for the best lounge wear pajamas. Be sure to visit hangoutwear.com. Let's lounge in style. Use code MELANIN for 10% off. Oh man, let me bring her in. This is my baby. This is my baby right here. La 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 love you. I love you. Yeah, this is my baby, right? I gotta bring her in, right? Yeah, y'all already know who she is, man. Stop playing with me. The rock of the gym, man. She take care of family, you know. She a pillar in her family. She has a lot on her plate, and she got her own thing she battling with, but she a fighter herself. I enjoyed training her when I was training her and coaching her, and when Coach Calvin and Kenny gave her over to me, I almost knocked her out and took her home. No, I'm just going. Let me stop. The one, the only, the lovely Miss Lloyd Reed in the building.
Hey, y'all. I got a different color hair today.
I see.
I don't really like it. She gonna put some blonde highlights, and she gonna highlight it up a little bit for me the next time.
Okay, you shining on them.
No, I don't like that. I'm not used to it anymore. You know, I had my grace for so long.
Yeah, but we what about what we like? If we like it,
I don't know if y'all like it. I don't look. I forgot all about the podcast. I ain't mind because me and my son. I'm not gonna be on here long, but me and my son were gonna go work out. So I was downstairs, and look, I only had my eyelashes on today. I was supposed to get them done today.
yeah.
But we were going to go work out today, and we are going to work out at 10 o'clock. We're leaving here around 9:30, something to 10.
Well, how you doing? Because everybody was asking
I'm doing good, you guys.
Sending their prayers.
You know, I just will say this: mental health is real, and
take your time, baby.
I appreciate the prayers.
Take your time, baby.
People can be very mean, you know, and bring up things that, you know, when you're in the process of healing from a loss, and most of you guys know my husband passed away 8 years ago, going on 8 years ago. That's something I was dealing with every day, and I was getting by the minute. I was doing minute by minute, because sometimes I would be, as long as I'm doing something that has to do with boxing, I don't think about it. But as soon as I sit my fat behind down,
yeah,
it hits me. You know, as long as I'm talking to somebody on the phone, doing something that has to do with boxing, I had a boxing match, I had a pool party with the youngins, the young kids, you know what I mean, rapping on the diving board. You know, everything's good, but then 8 years pop up, and then you know, look, I'm very transparent. I'm gonna say, yeah, his sister came on, and my husband's sister came on and accused me of some very, very bad things. Saying it was my.
Oh man.
Yeah, saying that it. Wait a minute, I don't.
Oh, you went out.
Wait a minute. Saying that it was my fault. saying that I was the reason. Which the truth doesn't need an explanation. No, I was not. I mean, I know, but just hearing her racial slurs, hearing her down each one of my kids, each one of them, it makes you realize that she has a mental illness. She does. She does. She has a mental illness, and she's struggling herself with her own
Well,
demons.
let me let me let me intervene.
Uh-huh.
Right now, I hear you rambling, and it's my job to step in because I care about you and love you as a person. You never did
Likewise.
nothing bad to me. And I'm gonna tell you something about evil, and we gonna jump into boxing real quick because I ain't been on here neither because I was sick. But one thing about evil lurks around every corner,
Oh,
and
it sure does.
what you need to focus on is your kids, your family, what's most important to you, the ones that do love you, because everybody's not going to love us. Everybody's not going to think I'm funny. Everybody's not going to think I'm attractive. Everybody's not going to think I work hard. Everybody's not going to think, and what I'm trying to say, everybody going to have their opinion about you.
Right.
But one thing certain for sure, you got to keep God first through it all.
That's what got me through it.
You say somebody's name, you got to replace that with God.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you cannot and you will not cope or go do the things you need to go do and heal if you keep letting
I'm gonna take y'all with me to the car, okay?
these people say these bad things and let them affect you. Just give it to God.
Yeah,
You know,
I
that's
did,
all
and
you.
that's what got me
That's
through.
that's all you could do because I deal with it every day on a daily basis. Jealousy and hate and envy, and what I do, I just give them the word of God,
Well,
and they go
I
running.
was getting ready to give them the
They go
business. Is what I was getting
running.
ready to do. You hear me
They
squeeze?
go running.
You hear me squeeze?
Yeah,
I said I was getting ready to give them the
yeah. But
business.
you just need to stay positive. Don't worry about what nobody think. It's been 8 years. We
Yeah,
passed
well,
what we've been past. What people
and
think. We've
I
been
want you to
past
know
that.
something. I want you to the gym. I'll be back. No, I want you to know something that I knew what I was getting myself into when I married my husband. I knew that his sister did not like people that looked like me, and that was okay because I wasn't marrying her. I was marrying him. But to be accused of something that serious, right? To be accused of something that serious and then talk about people's children, it's hurtful. It's very hurtful. But it's okay because I know who I am in Christ. You know what I mean? I know who I am. And what God has for me is for me. And so, but it just took me a little bit to get over it. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's talk boxing.
Everybody been keeping you in their prayers. But
It works.
let me ask you about the Devin Haney versus Rolly or Ryan. Which one would you like to see first?
I would like to see Devin and Ryan.
First,
Yeah, I want to see a rematch.
I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see. Really, either one don't make me no difference. But if I had to choose between both of them, I would like to see Rolly get a crack at.
But I would like to see Rolly get a crack at the winner of Ryan, and that's why I said that Ryan needs to go and make sure he, nothing's in the system. Go clean in there and fit and do what he did the first time, and then the winner of that fights Rolly, because that would be a bigger fight. The winner, in my opinion, the winner of the Ryan and Devin 2 would be a really good. It would be a really. I just think it would be good. It's not a trilogy, but the part 2. This way, nobody can take nothing off their records. He's coming in clean. And let's see, because he impressed me on his last fight. He did good, real good on his last fight. Ryan did. I'm not a Ryan fan, but I support boxing. I'm not a Devin fan, but I support boxing.
Yeah. I mean, you're a business lady.
Yeah. I mean, Go ahead,
so
baby.
I'ma say from a business standpoint of view, I don't want to, but I guess I would have to go with the Ryan and Devin fight, and the winner of that take on Rolly. But I would like to see Devin fight Rolly and see how he would do with Rolly.
I think both of them are going to fight him anyway. That would be interesting. See Rolly and Devin and Rolly and Ryan. Get some paychecks. You know what I mean? Get paid and how do you say it? Get paid and have a good time doing it.
Yeah, but I think that from a money standpoint too, that I guess it would make sense money wise. The people don't really do that no more. The trilogies, Pacquiao and Manuel Marquez fought each other 4 times. And they packed the house.
And Wilder and Fury, remember that?
Yup, they packed the house every time.
Right.
So I would have liked to see Devin step up, grab his balls, and send Ryan through the test, via the test, whatever you had to do, and got right back in the ring with that boy and cleared his name. That's what I would have liked to saw. He came back. If he would have beat him, like he said he could beat him, then we get a trilogy. People would pay to see that. People would pay to see that, though. That's what they fail to realize. I think they hurt their own selves financially for sometimes ego, and you got to be smart business-wise. If he was dirty the first time, make sure that he's getting the proper testing to your liking. And, leading up to the fight. And after the fight, let him get the samples. And if he dirty again, ban him for the sport for a year or like they did or 2.
That's what they did. Yeah, that's what they did the first time.
Yeah, hit him in his pockets.
And then
my take. That's my take on it.
Yeah. I just think, well, he couldn't jump back in there and fight him again because he was suspended. He couldn't fight. And I think that I'm going to be honest with you. I hope the same results happen again, except with the drug testing. I mean, I hope he doesn't test positive, but I think we're going to get the same results. That's just me. I think sometimes Mr. Bill writes checks that his son can't cash. But I think with or without it, that particular day of that fight, Ryan would have won anyway. That's my opinion. I mean, you know what I mean? People can say, oh, no, he had drugs in the system. He had this ostarine in the system. And that helped. No, Ryan looked sloppy. He looked out of shape. But he was still giving them the business. He still knocked him down. He was still fast. You know, I seen a better Ryan in the fight when he came back off of his suspension. You know, I think Ryan just really didn't care about the fight. And I don't know. For some reason, I just don't believe.
It's hard. It's hard to. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. What these fighters are going through, and what they're doing to prepare themselves for their fights coming up.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing for certain and one thing for sure, if you're not living right in the ark and safety of Christ, you can speak of him, but if you're not trying to live a God-fearing life,
right?
And this goes for all of us. I'm not just talking about Ryan. I'm covering the world with this.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have problems. You're going to have issues. It's going to be things that you cannot overcome without leaning on these. You're just not going to do it. You'll never fix it. Whoever you believe in, whoever your higher power is, you'll never be able to fix it. You gonna go on and on with it. You know, some days I sit in here, I pray my way everywhere I go. I try to spread love and joy because that's who I am as a person.
Yes,
you know,
you are.
Do I get that love back all the time? No. Do it bother me? Sometimes. I wouldn't say bother me, but it baffles me that you give love and you want to receive it, buddy. So with Ryan's situation is, Ryan scares me to the point where I don't think he's good at listening to his parents. He's a loose cannon. He's a loose cannon, and I think he bite off more than he could chew mentally. And he's all over the place. You know, he's looking for love in all the wrong places. And that's a reflection of it, the antics and everything. But one thing I can say, I gotta give him credit. He actually looked it like a fighter, his last fight. What I know that I'm not a Ryan Garcia fan, but I like boxing.
Right. I
was somewhat impressed with his performance. His last fight.
Yes, absolutely. And he still won.
You know.
And Devin won his fight, too. So, I mean, they all won the fight. Rolly, Devin. Well, that's when I'm talking about when they were on Turkey Hour Sheets card.
I was impressed. I was also impressed with Devin last fight.
Yeah.
I was impressed. He came in tremendous shape.
He did.
And he displayed a lot of skill and he offense. I don't know what was going over there, but that didn't look like Brian Norman Jr. I was accustomed of looking for, but that's not no stab at Devin's performance because it's not personal with me. I'm not making no money from that, Miss Lloyd. All we do, we talk about boxing. This is a boxing podcast. It's nothing personal. We're giving out opinions. We're giving out takes. Shoot, Miss Lloyd, me and Miss Lloyd was going back and forth over the Earl Spence Bud Crawford fight. But every time Miss Lloyd saw me, I got my same hug. I got my same love. It's nothing personal. People get on here and say stuff out their mouth that try to social media bully somebody. I tell them all the time, your words, people use their words to rattle you, belittle you, destroy you. But you got to let people be who they are. They're not decent people. And when you got people that's undecent and not respectful, and that's that, how else you think they're going to act? You more of a damn fool than they is if you think they're going to say anything out their mouth that make any damn sense at all. You just as simple as them. So my thing is, I look at them, let them be simple by themselves.
Look, you
because
and
they
I,
gotta lay that.
No,
they gotta lay their head down.
We are good. You know, me and you can agree to disagree. That's what I like about it. You know, like I come in the gym and I was riding Earl Spence. Yes, indeed, I was an Earl Spence fan. But I still am. But Bud Crawford earned my respect. I did not have respect for him. I didn't like him, not as a man, but I wasn't a fan of his. In other words, I guess because I don't think Top Rank did a good job with marketing him. You know, I think that they could have done better, and because he's doing better doing it by himself.
Yeah.
You know, and I just think Bob Arum didn't. He could have been. They could have been had that over with. But you know, the business aspect side of it, you know, behind the scenes that we don't see, comes into play. But at the end, you was right, because you were dead set. No, Lori, Smith is going to win. I'm like, no. And we were getting ready to bet money on it, and I said, no, I ain't. I want risk changing my money and to pay out the squeeze because we're going to have people.
I made my assessment different from everybody else's. My assessment was made from my walk with Earl, watching him fight from the Olympics up to his professional career. I've seen something in him. And what I wanted that everybody to understand, that what you see with Earl was what you're going to get. He maxed out. He maxed himself out when it came to how far he could take his growth and ability. That's what I based my assessment off. Then I look at Bud. With each fight from when Bud walked into the league, I saw him growing. and did
Yeah.
something different in each fight. And I said, when I saw Bud, this kid is special.
Right.
When Bud came into the league with the red and white Nebraska shorts and the braids in the back of his head, because he been had them braids when he was younger,
Right.
I was like, I like this kid. It's something about him. He's very uncanny. He's an old school type of fighter. But he makes
Right.
adjustments. He could turn southpaw. He could turn orthodox. And this is no stab to Earl or Derek James and them. But when
Right.
Derek James came in on the podcast, I said, no disrespect, but Earl is a North and South fighter. And Derek called me a buzzard. He said,
He called you a what?
a buzzard. He
Oh,
said,
Lord.
the buzzard over there in Calvin, Kenny, Senior, all they got the kickles off of that. It was all of them was against me that night on the panel. And I told him, I don't care what you say. Your fighter is a North and South fighter. He has no plan B, C, or D. Now, let me go back on Earl. A lot of people don't know was been weight bullying for years.
Oh, yeah.
He's been weight bullying for years. That's why he told Crawford he'll save him for last. He said that out his mouth. Business-wise. And when Bud ran across him in that arena in the hallway, Bud said, I'm going to stop you. And he said, you too little, you too light in the ass. And Bud was like, okay, you going to see. All right. He said, I swear on my life you ain't stopping me. Said it to the whole world. Now, a lot of people would think, oh, Squeeze don't like Earl, this, that, and other. That's a bad-faced lie. Earl had a lustrous career, unified champion.
Right.
He's a blue-collar fighter. I'm not mad at that at all. He's a blue-collar fighter. Earl can punch his way out of a storm.
Yeah.
But when the storm start blowing north, south, east, and west, he don't know which way to go. See, on the other hand, Bud, you could drop him down in a hurricane and he gonna come out, because either way the storm go, Bud gonna follow, and he gonna master whatever the weather is.
But I got to say one thing, Squeeze. I'm still gonna rock with Earl. Once I start rocking with you, I'm gonna rock with you to the real solo, win, lose, or draw. But like I said, Bud Crawford has definitely earned my respect, especially at the Canelo fight. Oh my God, he really won me over. Now I am just as big a supporter of Bud as I am Earl. Now I couldn't say that before, but after the Canelo fight, he made me a true believer. After the Earl Spence fight, cause I just seen something off about Earl when he was walking to the ring. Something was a little off. I don't know what it was. I mean, I wasn't there. No, I didn't go to that fight. I went to Earl and Danny Garcia. But I'd watch that from home, and I could see it. Just something wasn't off. Something was just off. I didn't know what it was, But I'm not making excuses for him. I just seen, and I'm like, oh, this might not look good. This might not be a good thing. I think I'm going to lose some money to Squeeze. When I seen her walk into the ring, you're the first person I thought about. I want you to know that. You were.
I
You were the
just
first
saw.
person
I just saw a gap in talent wise. Bud had a whole toolbox. Earl just brought a hammer and a nail. Bud had the screwdriver, the Phillips, the pliers, the grips, the saw, the monkey wrench. Bud toolbox. He could have pulled out any tool out of his toolbox. Earl wasn't going to be able to steamroll Bud like he did Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Kel Brook. Sean Porter almost pulled that fight off of him. You see all the issues he had with Sean.
Right.
And you can see his face after that Sean Porter fight. He took a lot of damage from Sean.
Sean's a good fighter. And I like him in real life. You know, like I know him in real life.
Yeah, so my point is that those type of guys that matched him or better gave him issues. Ugas wasn't on Earl level. He was Fort past his prime. And I try to warn him. Bud ain't no goddamn Ugas. You know, and it was crazy. It was crazy.
Now, I want to let you know, Squeeze, I am pulling up here. You know, I got to at least work out, you know, 1 or 2 times a week, along with what I'm doing to try to get healthier.
Yeah.
So look, I got my son over there, and he's gonna go in here and probably work me to death. But I want to tell you, thank you for, you know, having me on tonight. I'm going to go in here and try to work out some of this mental aggression I got.
Yeah.
I need to be in the boxing gym. That's what I'm going to do. This coming up week, I'm coming to train with you.
Yeah,
I need
come
to
on
get out
over.
some aggression.
You know, I had all the girls outside today training, but
You did?
yeah, I had them all outside. But like I say,
I need a good workout, like you used to, back in the day. I need
like
you to
I say,
put it
Miss
on me like you
Lloyd,
did that.
stop letting people say things that set you back mentally. You got your family that depend on you. You got a lot of people that love you, appreciate you. We not worrying about the ones that ain't riding with us. If you ain't riding with us on our bus, get the fuck off it then.
I just love you.
On that note, enjoy your son, and you go in there and you take care of God's work and take care of your health. We ain't worrying about these bombs.
All right, and I'm going to text you when I get out. You hear?
Yes, ma'am. Love you,
All
Miss
right,
Lloyd.
love you. I love you too.
All right.
Bye,
Okay.
everybody. Love y'all.
Yeah, man. Miss Lloyd, she the best. Definitely. She the best. Thanks for the prayers for Miss Lloyd, too. Let me get back to the chat. When I holler, everybody had to make sure I hook Miss Lloyd up. Always a pleasure when me and Miss Lloyd come on here and chop it up. One thing I like about this podcast is organic. It's not scripted. It's what's on our mind, and that's real podcasting to me. Not fabricated stories. We giving our honest opinion. Stretched out boxing, I didn't get to holler at y'all. Tawu Aqua Kabutu. Me go over here and show a little love. 1OG told me I haven't been able to catch any of y'all lives in a while. Salute for all the work y'all doing in Maryland. Appreciate you, man. Alan Johnson, 173. Renee, 46391. Yeah, I put together that remedy. Sit through. Yeah, I'm back, man. God is good, man. Sit through, say, tank my Doug, but he should have did that Roach rematch in the city. Yeah, that would have been fire. That'd have been fire. Yeah, that would have been fire. Food Truck 319. Yeah, Tawu Aqua Kabutu. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I'm getting back on my I'm juicing too. Don tricking them. What it do? Child of God, 86 G5R. Good to hear you. Better Coach Squeeze. Yeah. Yeah. Rick Timms, 9705. Platinum alkaline water. My peoples, yo. I need you, yo. We need some water. Robert Merriweather, 4278. Yeah, shout out to Robert Merriweather, man. And his son, man, undefeated, still pushing, man. Go over to his page and support him at Robert Merriweather. Future world champion. Keep knocking them doors down, man. And God bless you and your family. Yup. Proud of them. I got to get them back on the show. Daryl Hopkins, 9796. I know I'm behind, but I at least wanted to holler at y'all. Child of God, 86 G5R. People be miserable and try to project hatred, and they try to make your life hard just to provoke you to lose everything. Yeah, the work of the devil. Life is good. 5698. One OG told me, said, I want to see Devin and Rolly. People sleep on Rolly. Rolly would be a better fight for Ryan, Daryl Hopkins say. Life is good. I'm great. I'm fasting right now. Inshallah. Actually getting ready to break my fast in about 45 minutes. You have to be in Jesus' perfect will for you. Teach, Coach Squeeze. Hey, I'm just speaking. I'm speaking from experience. Like, you know, the enemy gonna attack, and you just gotta. It's life, man. We passing through here, and I just look at the trials and tribulations. I just keep pushing till I can't no more. Till God throw that dirt over me. I'm just gonna keep praising him on my way out, just like my ancestors did. I'm gonna carry the torch. Life is good. Say life is a test. Life is good. Say Squeeze. We always say it's levels. Devin was levels above Norman Jr. And Norman Sr. didn't have no game plan once it got real tough with Jr. Red in the Philippines, man. Glad you stopped in. Haney versus Ryan. That's what you want to see. Shakur Bright Light Stevens. Hey, Mr. Val, damn. Good to see you up in here. Your boy been on the road, Mr. Val. Ags Val 62 Shakur Bright Stevens and Ben Him. Tanks versus Shakur. Keyshawn versus Pitbull. You calling them out. Nobody at 135, 140 has anything for sure. Shakur Bright Light Stevenson. Wake up, everybody. Shakur Stevenson been the best. Mr. Val, he ain't been wrong. He ain't been wrong. Like it or not, he ain't been wrong. Yup. Shakur been doing it. I see your face squeeze. Shakur Bright Light Stevenson is him. And I've been told you, my guy, question, what the leprechaun got going on in this world of boxing? I don't know, Mr. Val. I don't know, man. But shout out to Shakur, man. Shakur been doing his thing. I definitely ain't mad about that. Shakur been doing his thing, man. He been proving a lot of people wrong. I just hope the hand injuries don't hinder him. He even been smart enough. He's smart enough to fight through the hand injuries. Yeah. It's a lot of money in it for him. Showtime, what's y'all thoughts on Clarissa saying she beats Roly? Nah. Showtime, Clarissa needs to chill out. Stay in the woman's place. I hate to see women challenging men like that. I don't like it neither. One OG, I'm not even going to speak on it. Squeeze, have you been around in camp with Krishan? When I get in there, she be gone, but I see little glimpses. I be working with my girls, so I be tied in with the youngins. I got them for 5 years old to 15. I got my work cut out for me. One OG told me, nah, man, Shakur picking and choosing like a mofo. The only real bump he went against was Della Santos. I beg to differ. Tank is the best. Always the face of boxing. I love Clarissa Shields, but she tripping. Yeah, Clarissa needs to chill, yo. Let's chill. Oh, baby. Hey. Clarissa, chill. She better chill. Oh, girl. From the first time I saw your face, girl, I knew I had to have you. I wanted to wrap you with my warm embrace. Visions of your lovely face. Yeah, Clarissa, you got to chill. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, come on. Fight the women. I'm with Child of God on that. Stay fighting the women. Forever and ever, ever and ever, ever and ever, always. Yeah. Child of God, 86 G5R. A man's strength is no joke. I don't care how many men she sparred. Getting in that ring for a fight a different story. Yeah, it is. I agree. Rolly, come on, man. Man, Rolly hit that girl, man, and hurt her. Everybody be mad. Ags Val 6205. Tell Tank to straighten that drawer with Lamont Roach and come holler. The bright lights. I agree. If it was up to me, or all I could say, if I was in his driver's seat in his shoes, I'd have been for them guys. That's just me. And that ain't no stab to Tank by any means, because everybody got their own stuff they go through, you know. But I would have wanted to see Devin ass at 135, Shakur at 130, you know, but that's just me, you know. That's me. But Shakur been doing his thing. In my opinion, you know, some people, everybody got their own opinions, but I'm looking at what Shakur doing, man. He putting on masterclass boxing. Everybody always argue resume. I noticed that. You know, everybody, and I be guilty of that sometimes, but I try to be fair in what I'm saying. Because anybody who put gloves on could be dangerous. I feel Javante gave Lamont a little spotlight, threw a dug a bone, and left him hungry. Tank is his master. Yeah, I totally agree. You know, it's a lot of stuff that took place that make that fight happen. It was almost like, you know, they grew up together and lived, spent nights over, you know, that man's family, and it was an opportunity, you know. He looked out for him. And I don't know, you know. He don't have to feed no straight dog. I mean, you know, it's boxing. You know, them guys move how they want to move. They their own bosses. When you your own boss, you can move how you want to move, and you calling the shots. The fighters call the shots at the end of the day. Yeah. They call the shots. But I would like to see them guys, just like they've been doing, just keep fighting each other. May God be with them. I wish them the best. All the fighters, while they breathing, God's air, the creator, whoever you believe in, because everybody don't believe in a higher power or Christ, whatever. And I respect what people believe in, but I can tell you one thing. I believe in peace, love, respect, uplifting, encouraging, guiding. Those are my beliefs. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's been in here tonight. And shout out to Sky Miles Sport. Check them out, y'all. Go over to their website, skyscreen.com. You can see all the activity at the gym, all the fighters. Y'all gonna see y'all boy Coach Squeeze on there coaching the girls. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Be safe out there, because people done lost their minds. Oh, man, it's every time I turn the TV on, it's just sad. You right, Squeeze. should have been got at Shakur Bright Light Stevenson. Our game increasing, never decreasing. It's up on whoever. Man, they say they called Shakur running. He stood his last 3 fights. He stood right there in the pocket and showed y'all he can fight in the pocket. You like him or not. Have you been watching, you know? Even when he fought De Los Santos fight, and I was saying, no, this kid running. No. I had to go back and look at the fight. He hurt his hand. He did the same thing Tank did when he fought Pitbull and hurt his hand. He boxed. He used his feet, his athleticism, his IQ. Come on, man. I can understand you like who you like, but give the fighters their credit. That's their livelihood. Say what you see. Say what you see, not what you feel. You know, if Shakur and Tank fight each other, well, a hell of a fight, but I gotta go with my home team. You know, that's just what it is. Do I think Tank has a puncher's chance to beat Shakur? Sure. You know, it's a lot of things I'm not going to discuss, game plan and strategy, but I've been very impressed. Yeah. But on that note, man, everybody, do me a favor, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. And good to see you in the chat too, Mr. Val. I'm getting kind of worried. I ain't seen you in a minute. And anybody that ain't been in the chat, is keep each other and uplift each other. Remember, our views are our views. Our opinions are our opinions. Some supported behind facts. I don't want to hear Shakur resume and he not fighting nobody. You know, he's constantly moving. He's fighting. He's winning. You know, and what I like, Shakur, he ain't going out there burning his money on a bunch of dumb stuff. 18 chains, 17 watches. I like the way he moving out of the ring, keeping his nose clean. You know, he enjoying life. You know, a class act. Never had no issue with Shakur being a class act. I think sometimes we mix their skill up for who they are as a person. We don't know these guys personally. We don't know them. Shit, I don't know half of my family, and they bloodline. You know, that's just what it is. Tank don't knock us out. It's over for him. And the lights are too bright. Shakur Stevenson to get knocked out. We see you. Can't get mad at that. True Culture 8938. Salute. Thanks for coming out. God bless and good night. And on that note, it's the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all. Miss Louis Reed. All Assets International for setting up the tape. And Limp Ball Swami was in here. I don't know what happened. Coach Calvin. Shout out to the Upton squad. Shout out to my girls, my females, the Dream Team at Upton Boxing Center. And as we always say, Mr. Will, keep your head greasy and it'll comb easy. It's the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Peace.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Michi in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cuz all this life we ain't put on with this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.